Well, ladies and gents, it is time for signing news, and it's another returnee to the Phoenix. Ladies and gents, it's Steve Fohn. Welcome back, Steve.
Thanks, Pete.
So, obviously, got to start with the playoffs last year. Must be a nice way to kind of end the season, going into a bit of a layoff.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the last game of the season, so even the times before we've won the league, but then if you're losing the playoffs, you remember that most. So to finish the season on a high like that it's the best feeling, and as you say, everyone knows how the atmosphere is at Coventry, and to go there and win, it was just an amazing feeling.
Well, I was going to mention that, obviously, if you win the Championship or the Cup, you've obviously still got games to follow, but with it being the playoffs, are you allowed to kind of celebrate a little bit more? Does Tony kind of ease off a little bit?
Yeah, well, that's it. We've got a free rein then to go and celebrate. But to be honest, I was that tired after the playoffs. A few beers and I was done.
Just got images of like Tony and other members of the squad swinging on the chandeliers in the hotel room. If anyone's got DVD footage of that would be brilliant. And obviously, the season's done. What do you do to kind of recharge your batteries? What have you been up to during the off season?
A few weeks off from doing anything straight after the season, really, just to have a rest, and then it's really just back in the gym, getting ready for the next season. To be honest, working a little bit through the summer and just combining that with gym work.
And obviously, we're gonna move on to the season coming up. Have you been keeping an eye on obviously the players that are signing, where other players have gone? Is that something you keep an eye on, or do you just kind of turn up and just block it all out until the season starts?
No, I keep an eye on where players are going. It's good to see and get an idea of the sort of teams that are going to be coming up against, really, because each team has a different style and the sort of players. You know some of the players and know how they might play, and it gives me a better idea of what to expect coming into the season. So
obviously, looking at the people we've signed for Phoenix so far, obviously you probably know one or two more that we haven't revealed yet, so don't mention any names. How are you thinking this season's teams coming along?
Sorry, no one tells me anything anyway.
It's like you work here in the office. I ain't got a clue neither. So are you liking the look of the team that's been revealed so far?
Yeah, definitely. It's looking a strong team as usual. We always put together a strong bunch of lads, and ones that will always get along with each other well. And we've got a solid base, and I think with whatever the signings may be, as I say, I don't even know about them. So I'm sure they'll only add to that, and we'll be up there challenging again.
Now, before we get on to where we think the team's going to finish at the end of the year, obviously last year the injury bug hit the team quite hard again. There was a time where obviously we had George El Hadj and Andrew Jasek kind of coming to fill between the pipes. Did you take on a kind of mentorship role? Is that something you may look into kind of post-playing career?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I've done a little bit of coaching in the past anyway, at a younger level on goalie camps and such. But when I was injured, I was trying to help the goalies where I could, and give them little tips and advice, and just to keep the heads up. And because it's kind of, you get thrown in at the deep end, and as a young goalie, that's going to happen from time to time, and it's just learning from that and moving on and building from it and using it to help you in the future.
Well, now we're going to really put you under the pressure, under the spotlight. Where do you think this team that we've assembled so far, how do you think they're going to finish this year? Where do you think they're going to end up compared to obviously the playoffs last year?
Well, as I said, we won the playoffs last year, so I want to win it again, and I want to add a few more trophies to that this year as well.
Sounds pretty good. I'm quite happy with that answer. Now, as always, we usually finish with, have you got any message for the fans?
Just keep up the work they've been doing. Can't thank them enough for obviously the money they raised for my injury, for starters, and the support they've given us. And at Coventry, the support was amazing. By far the best support in the league. So just keep coming and keep cheering us on, because it makes a difference.
Well, it's good to have you back between the pipes. We always know the kind of goaltender we're going to get with you there. Obviously a great sort of like platform for us to build from. So Steve, good luck, and hopefully a few more trophies to come.
Thanks, Pete.
Well, you've heard about our netminder for the new season, our starting netminder, Stevie Fohn. Every club, every netminder needs a backup it can rely on, and today we've got that. Welcome back, George El Hadj.
Hi, how are you doing?
Well, quite a season for you last season, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
I got here, Stevie getting injured, you're straight into the firing line. What was it like? What was the pressure like?
Huge, really nervous, like always nervous, but just to perform to Stevie's standards, so just trying to get up to that really, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, loved it. Loved every minute of it. It's great.
That's what you're there for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the thrill of it. It's great.
Well, it must have worked because you're back with us. You feel you've learned a lot from Stevie? I mean, you work with Stevie a lot. It's a sort of apprenticeship, isn't it? The backup.
I feel I've grown a lot in confidence on the ice and off. I've learned a lot from him last year, just different technical things, so it's really going well for me.
And of course, it's a learning curve every season.
Oh,
really.
definitely.
Well, let's see, hopefully a bit more ice time next season and progress on from there.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah, really. Training. A lot of people think goalies just go out there. I mean, we've watched the training sessions and it doesn't look as if you're doing a great deal. It's not true, is it?
No, it's really tough. It is tough.
Give us some sort of idea. I mean, what is it? You two goalies together? Do you bring a forward in to take some shots, or is it all positioning and etc.?
Try work on what you feel weakest with, really, in between the training, so it's just a lot of technical work with yourself, really.
How do you stop the shots from yourself then? Do you bounce them off the wall?
Oh, just throw them up and catch them, it's fine, isn't it?
I remember down in Lee Valley, we used to try and get the puck into the plant pots up along the side. That's, I know, I'm showing my age now. Right, the EPL playoffs last year. I've asked everybody I've spoke to so far, what was that like?
Oh, it was great, absolutely fabulous. Couldn't ask for anything more, really.
You looked as if you enjoyed it. at the
Oh,
end.
it was a really good feeling to win, so enjoyed that.
Were you back on the bus on the way back? Or
No, I was driving.
You were driving? Oh, the bus might have been quite an interesting place on the way back.
Aye, it must have been.
What are you looking for to improve on your game for next season? What do you see as your sort of goals for next year?
Obviously to get more ice time, but with that improve my save percentage, so just keep getting better and better, really.
I seem to remember you did actually top the list for 1 week.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was after that shutout on your
Yeah, against
first
Milton
weekend.
Keynes, yeah.
What was that like coming off?
Undescribable. It was crazy, absolutely crazy.
That's what you aim for, isn't it?
Oh,
A
yeah,
shutout, and that's just must be great. And the crowd were well on top with you that night.
Oh, but then they expect you to perform like that every night, don't they? So you got that pressure as well.
You have, yeah, but it was something special because it was a tough game.
Oh,
a
it
close
was.
game. And that's one you'll never forget. Is that little picture up on your bedroom wall or something like that?
Oh, I've got the video saved on my laptop. It's
You
great.
got the video. Well, as always, finish up with a word for the fans. Anything to say to them?
Just keep coming back and supporting us. Did us all well last year, so just keep coming back for us. It's great.
George, thanks so much, mate. Still looking forward to you coming back and say a bit more ice time, a bit more adulation from the top end of the rink. It's probably heading your way as well.
Yeah.
George, thanks very much.
Thanks very much, Jess.